Okay, we're back with the Pilot, and everything's hooked up except for the AC condenser and one AC line. That's okay because we're not going to turn the AC on. Battery's hooked up. All the fluids have been checked. You're here for the first start. All right, here we go. Stand by. If it starts. That was pretty uneventful so far. Well, of course, there's something with the linkage because it's not even trying to start, and I think, yeah, it's showing me in. I can't do a thing with the gear shift. So. All right, let's go check this out. As of right now, I think the neutral safety switch is messed up because it's not getting any reading on the cluster as far as what gear you're in. And I did notice that the connector was pushed over to the side. So I've got a feeling that the neutral safety switch is broken. I do have a new one that, imagine that, when I first bought the vehicle, that's one of the problems, was the neutral safety switch was bad. So I'm gonna swap that out and see what I can get. Here is the bad neutral safety switch. Yeah, it's loose in there. The switch itself is broke. So let's give her a shot. Okay, well, after playing around with it for a little bit, come to find out that the coolant temperature sensor was not plugged in all the way. Temperature was reading hot, didn't want to run, so plugged it in all the way, and
Okay?
yeah.
I see it's not.
Got a miss.
Yeah, it's in the listing.
So it's got a miss. What I'm going to do is hook the scanner up. It's probably got a bad coil. Those are the coils that were on it instead of using the ones that I had. So I've got 6 extras. If I find a bad coil, I'll swap it out and see what we get. Well, as you can see, it's running. It almost looks like the misfires settled themselves out. So we'll have to see. We've got a little steam in the back, but then again, it is getting cold outside, so biggest thing is there's no air bubbles in the coolant. So this one ain't got bad head gaskets at least, and it runs a whole lot better than the other one does. Okay, we're inside the Pilot. And look at that. Welcome back to Wrenches in Motion, and I know it's been a while and I haven't been taping as much as I should, but as you can see, the pilot's back together. Starts and runs fine. Drove it down the road. I've driven it 14 miles, I think, so far. Something, let's see here. Should we get a 15 miles. That's a wonderful sound right there. Alright, so we got that going on. Something that we noticed is none of the climate control lights work. So I've got light bulbs on order for that. That's a common problem. And the shocks, I don't know where I can put this where you're going to be able to see. So let's just fake it here. Okay, rear shocks, I know that one's blown out. This one here, you push it down and it stays. Alright, so that's a bad one. This here, new one. Push it down real hard and it springs back up. So, to do the shocks, in the back, real easy. Take off the wheel. There's a 17mm bolt right here that goes through here. And down in the bottom, there's a stud right here, 17mm nut and a washer goes on there. How did I not lose this? I just drove down the road, probably 2 miles, turned around and stuff, and the GoPro was sitting right here. Oh my gosh. I almost lost it. I'm stupid.